And at last I would like to show you the structure of leaf. Here the cross section of a leaf. This is the, you can easily see the diagram. This is the stomata, this gap you can see, this is the stomata, and this is the guard cell, this is a chloroplast. In the structure of chloroplast, green pigment is present. That green pigment is called chlorophyll. Due to the green pigment, the color of leaf is green. And here the function of chloroplast is to carry the green pigment. Here it is the xylem, it is the phloem. Xylem, that light green part, that is the xylem, and that brownish part, that is the phloem. That is the beans of a leaf. What is the function of xylem and phloem here? Xylem, the root of plants absorb water and minerals dissolved in the soil with the help of root hair. As we all know, the plant absorb water and minerals from the soil with the help of root hair. These are transported, these water and mineral are transported up the roots and stem to the leaves through a tissue called xylem. These water and minerals from the root is transported to all over the tree with the help of this xylem. The function of this xylem is to transport water and mineral to other parts of the plant. And phloem, same function is of the phloem. It is transported water and mineral. It transport nutrients. Here the structure of stomata, I would like to show you the structure of stomata. This is open stomata and this is closed stomata. This is guard cells. With the help of guard cells, these stomata get open and closed. Surrounding leaf cells, this is the leaf cells that are surrounded. Here I would like to explain you this paragraph. Carbon dioxide present in air is taken in through small openings called stomata. As we all know, plants take carbon dioxide and release the oxygen gas, and this process can be done with the help of these stomata. The stomata also help the plant to respire. They are present in abundance of the lower surface of leaves. Each stomata is surrounded by two guard cells. These guard cells control the opening and closing of the stomata. So that is enough for today, and you have to make this diagram, structure of stomata. Thank you.